What's up guys, JCon72 here, and earlier today I asked on Twitter for some good commentary topics related to DayZ. A short while later, Nick responded to my tweet saying, in your opinion, what would make DayZ a better game and what could they specifically target? I just want to get one thing out of the way real quick, and this video is not a trashing DayZ video. This is just purely my opinion on how the development process could maybe better itself from these points. So let's get into it. The movement system. Now I know the dev team is creating a new movement system or modifying it, and anyways it looks amazing. I honestly love what they're doing, but I think it should be put a little bit higher on the priority list because no one likes dying to that kind of stuff in DayZ. When you want to put your gun away and your character stops, sits down, puts his gun away, stands back up and keeps running. By that time, you're dead if you're in a PvP situation. By focusing a little bit more on the movement/animation system, it could definitely better the player base, and a lot of people would stick around more because no one really likes dying, and when people get frustrated, they tend to leave the game. Next up is bug fixing. Now honestly, there are a ton of bugs in DayZ, let's not ignore the fact, but if the dev team could spend a little bit more time and a little bit more effort, not saying they don't spend effort because they definitely do, and I've seen them do amazing things, and everybody has honestly, but if they could spend a little bit more time instead of adding more things, I know it's alpha and alpha is meant for adding things and bug fixing is meant for beta, but if they spend a little bit more time on the bug fixing, they could potentially keep more of the player base in alpha. And keeping more of the player base in alpha means that they have more testers, and testers means finding more bugs to fix, which is kind of an endless loop, and it makes it a lot easier to eventually find more bugs to fix and better the game. Now keeping more people around in alpha means a lot more questions about alpha, and the devs can't really keep up with it because honestly it is a ton of questions. So what I would suggest, and I think this is actually one of the better suggestions in this grouping, I think that it would be a great idea if right before the status report came out, the devs opened maybe an hour or two of questions on Twitter, they picked the best, most important couple of them, maybe 5, maybe 10, you know, maybe that's too much, who knows, maybe only a couple, maybe 2 or 3, and they put them in the status report, the big ones, so people know what to expect. Instead of having 100 people ask the same question and the dev not wanting to answer them all, it'd be easier to pick 1 or 2 or 3 of the bigger questions, the more important ones, and put it on the status report so everybody could read it for themselves and stop asking so many questions. And lastly, one that I do think is very important also is to only push an update if it's definitely ready for stable. If that means keeping a build on experimental for over a week, then by all means, go ahead and do it. The community won't be that pissed off and you won't lose that many players, but it'll prevent bugs from entering stable, which won't be fixed till the next patch, which is honestly pretty bad. In 0.57, we had guns disappearing when you went up ladders, we had items in hands disappearing, and you couldn't use your hands. That was terrible, that was game breaking, and I definitely didn't want to play DayZ then, so I kinda did avoid DayZ a little bit more than I do now. Obviously now DayZ is pretty good in 0.58, but this is just for future development, and it could save a ton of time, and it could save a ton of suffering for the player base. Lastly, I just want to congratulate Eugene Harden and the rest of the dev team for almost entirely eliminating publicly available hacks, and those are the ones that you can go on a forum, pay $10 a month, and you know, you have them, they're, you know, someone else made them, you have them, blah 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 blah. They're almost all gone, and I really want to congratulate you guys because everyone hates hackers. I hate hackers especially, they do ruin a lot of footage of mine. So congrats to you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been my first commentary, guys, my first regular commentary, so tell me how I did. If I did bad, tell me how to fix it, tell me how to make it better, because I definitely will try, and I want to get these done a lot more often. The PvP will definitely keep coming. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and shoot that like button. No like goal for today, but I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if you guys like this kind of content and you want to see more. Subscribe for more awesome DayZ videos. I'll see you guys in the next one.